Hey everybody, Super Nova here, and welcome to the showcase of Wave 2 of the Booster Course Pass. So without further ado, let's go! Starting off the Turn-Up Cup, we have New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour. First, players will be taking a right turn, heading over this small bridge right here, and through this mini forest section. Don't forget to avoid the Goombas, I don't think you want to run into those. And of course under the bridge, and here comes a split path, either going straight through here with a quick left, or there's the other route. We can go off a glider and maybe get a jump boost off this bus. Now, an interesting feature that wasn't in Tour, cars are now added onto the streets rather than them just being off to the side on routes you could not access. For lap 2, players will be taking a left turn rather than a right turn. Again, going through the mini forest, avoiding the Goombas, and over the small bridge. There's a couple of water geysers around too, so you can jump off those. Now, lap 3. Players will then take a left turn similar to lap 2. However, instead of going through the mini forest portion, players will then go straight towards the bridge. Right after the bridge, there's a tiny shortcut right here. Doesn't shave off much time, but it's definitely worth it. Players will then have to go down through here, pass by the parking garage, and get a small glimpse of the city, plus maybe the Statue of Liberty. And that takes you straight to the finish line. Up next, Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart. Now, like plenty of the SNES tracks, they're usually quite flat, and there's not really much you can do with them other than add a shortcut here and there. But Nintendo definitely did a great job with the background elements and a few other things to spice up this course a little. This course had first appeared in Mario Kart Wii, and it's nice to see this course get revamped in a new style in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, just like in Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart Wii, this mini shortcut is still included. Oh, and don't forget the boost panel at the end of the track. Now, there are a couple of small spots where you can cut a couple of corners, like right here, or right here. It may not shave off a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. Why not try it out for yourself sometime when you can? Up next, Calamari Desert from Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Tour. Now, before I begin, you're probably wondering, but Koopa, Calamari Desert never appeared in Mario Kart Tour. Just stick with me for a second here, will you? The first lap is quite similar to the original game, with no much changes, and of course the couple of boost ramps were included like there, and of course the other one right here. Now, coming right up after the finish line, there is a small shortcut right here, so you can take that and get a glider ramp boost off of that. Now, remember when I said this track appeared in Mario Kart Tour? Well, I was right and wrong at the same time. Now, on lap 2, players will be then driving on the train tracks. Now, this had appeared in Mario Kart Tour's version of Calamari Desert 2. So players can now drive along the train tracks while, of course, avoiding the train. Lap 3 finishes off right here inside the tunnel section, similar to Mario Kart Tour. And right here, players can take a split path along the train track or the main road, or get a glider ramp right here. And one last shortcut to finish off this track is right here. Up next, Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS. Starting off, players are launched through this small pinball hole and straight onto the pinball machine. The fan favorite track Waluigi Pinball finally makes its debut onto the HD screens, and fans are quite excited about this one. Right here is the twisty turny road, so I hope you're ready for a couple of turns here and there. And of course the loop-de-loop portion with a couple of paratroopa spectators along the side. And a couple of more of them right here on this part. And now the main attraction, the pinball portion. Watch out for those pinballs and don't bump into those bumpers, they might slow you down. While we're here, I should mention Waluigi Pinball doesn't feature any shortcuts, so there will be none of those showcased in this race. Coming up, we have not necessarily shortcuts, but more so alternate pathways. Players can either go to the right side while avoiding the pinballs and down through here collecting a couple of coins, or players can go for the left side, and just like the right side, there's a couple of coins to collect, and right around the corner is the finish line. Another quick side note to mention is the sound effects. Hey, have you ever take a listen to them? There's a few secret sound effects in this track, so maybe take a listen to them for yourself while you're playing. Now starting off the Propeller Cup, we have Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour. Now just like New York, Tokyo, and Paris, this one has 3 different road maps you can take, so players will be able to have a lot of views of the Sydney track. Starting off, players will be passing by the Luna Park. Now unlike in Mario Kart Tour's version, there are a couple of ramps here. However, you can see that they're not accessible on the first lap. But this is different for the second and third lap. Lap 2 takes players along this mini harbor right here, and this is where the track gets a little bit twisty-turny. There's also a couple shortcuts right here. They might be a little bit difficult to pull off. Now here's where the ramps come in. Players can now access these ramps and get a couple of jump boosts off of them. Now instead of heading around the other way, players will go around this way. There's also a part right here where you can cut off corners and shave off a little bit of time. Of course, it's not much of a shortcut, but it's definitely worth it. And again, one more here, doesn't shave off much time, but definitely worth it. Now lap 3 is different. Just like Paris Promenade, players will be driving backwards through the track now rather than forwards. Again, the ramps are here, so players can get a couple of boosts and maybe grab a couple of items and coins. And instead of taking the right turn, players will be taking the left turn, passing by the Luna Park, finishing off by driving through the Opera House, and victory is right around the corner. Up next, we have Snowland from Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's nice to see that they're giving the love to the GBA tracks, and this is the first one that didn't actually really do much destroying to, like Sky Garden or Cheep Cheep Island or Sunset Wilds. Now here is a cool little part where players can drive along the ice, make sure to avoid the penguins, and right around here and just around the corner is the finish line. GBA Snowland also featured 2 shortcuts. One right here, and another right here. I would recommend taking at least 2 mushrooms for the first shortcut so that you can get through rather than getting trapped in the snow. The second shortcut, only 1 mushroom or maybe a star and a golden mushroom should do the trick. Up next, Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. Once again, another fan favorite track returns to the big screens in HD. Of course, there's the bouncy mushrooms as usual. Right around the turn is the split path, where players can either go off of the red mushrooms, or players can take a left turn by getting a couple of dash panels while collecting some item boxes. And of course, just like the cave section in Mario Kart Wii, you can either take the top route or the bottom route. Now, just like the original Wii track, the shortcut right at the beginning is finally featured, after being absent in Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Tour. Maybe show your skills online if you can. Now, a new feature that was added was green mushrooms were never trickable in Mario Kart Wii. However, they are now trickable in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And to finish off the cave portion, there's a new mushroom that was added, which is the glider mushroom. This was first presented in Mario Kart 7. Now to finish off Wave 2, we have Sky High Sundae, a new track in the Mario Kart series. First, players will jump out of a freezer and either jump through the ice cream cone and be landing onto a sprinkled covered path. After that, climbing up this hill, either taking a left or right turn. And get ready for a couple of blind jumps. There's a lot of those in this track. The two paths then connect back together in the center. And then players will be able to drive around the giant sundae. Or players can avoid the ice cream cone and just drive past it. Keep in mind, you will be missing an item box. And as I already showed before, the right side, now for the left side. Now another neat side note to keep in mind is that the guardrails will be able to give you a little bit of a spin boost. Also, this track is a completely anti-gravity, so you'll be able to get spin boosts off of different players when you run into them. Now don't worry, if you think you're going to fall off the track, well, there's still a portion below. The left side will give you item boxes, while the right side only gives you a couple of coins to collect. Man, just looking at this track is really making me hungry for ice cream. Well, that was Wave 2 of the Booster Course Pass. I definitely like some of the courses chosen. I think it's definitely an upgrade from Wave 1. I still do like some of the courses from Wave 1, of course, but Wave 2 was definitely a step in the right direction. Yeah, if you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, turn on notifications so you never miss a video, and, oh, you thought that was all? Oh no, there's more. Cue the Coconut Mall cars! Alright, okay, I think that is all for today. If you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, turn the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.